What up? What up? What up? What up? Peace to the family. Thank you for showing up. I think I should come big screen first before we go back to that right there. How y'all doing tonight or today, or wherever you're watching this? It's OE Sun, Team Taurus, and today I want to talk about spending a day with me and decoding your destiny. Get your time back. When you don't have a cycle, when you don't have clarity, when you don't have direction, and you are the right person doing the right thing, but at the wrong time, you're just like, why even try, right? Well, every Saturday for the month of September, I'm recording a live class, okay? And I want you to come because each week I'm going to be talking about my three favorite subjects: love, abundance, and wisdom. But I also call them freedom, happiness, and purpose. Your purpose is where the wisdom is at. Yes, you can buy money. Yes, you can buy happiness with money. And freedom is from the trauma dramas of your love relationships. And then the fourth week, I'm going to be teaching a schedule. But why did I do this? So I have to show you why I'm doing this first, because this is the beginning of September and September 22nd is coming. So even if you watch this video after September 22nd, it's okay. You still have plenty of time. But I must prep you with this because it's taking me days longer than the 4 Saturdays to teach this class. So I want to take you into this video real quick. So let's watch this video. I made this video 8 years ago. This is the name of it: OE Sun, formerly Coach Khayr explains the yearly sun cycles. I've been doing this cycles and following this system ever since 2008. It has not led me wrong, and I want you to listen, okay? Oh, also drop your name, your team, Zodiac, what city and state you're from, so I can give you a shout out. All right, so let's get it popping. And let me know, can you hear the video too?
The best. Today I want to come and give y'all a little science on being in the right place at the right time with the proper action. So what I want to do today is break down the year and the seasons. All right. So did you know that the year is broken down into 8 sections that are 45 days each section? Did you know that the year actually starts on September 22nd of the year? That's the natural year starts here. Now, this system that I'm about to explain to you is what billionaires use, not millionaires, not people who live check to check. And what this shows you is how to be in line with the current energy that's available on the planet. So the first phase is the planning phase, where I come up with my ideas and decide what scenes do I want. And I'm always looking at the summer of the next year. So in September of 2013, I came up with what do I want in June 23rd of 2014 or the following year. So I came up with my 2 goals, and then I said, here's the ideals that I want. This is where I want to be in June. And this is all happening from September 22nd up until November the 5th. The next phase is the planting phase. So I decided, like an architect or like a farmer, what I was going to do and what I wanted in September. Now in November, I need to plant those seeds in the universe. So the ground is getting cold, but the universe is fertile. So now it's time for me to meditate. The biggest meditation time of the year is November the 5th to December the 21st. Now, this is when I get connected to the ideal. So maybe my 2 big goals were, I want to acquire 10 acres of land and I want to be married. So now I am getting attached through my visualizations and my meditations on these particular 2 goals from May to November the 5th until December the 21st. That's phase 2, the planting phase. The next phase from December the 21st to February the 5th is a clearing phase, and it's kind of cruddy because the sun is so far away from the planet and you feel depressed, your energy is low, but this is when you should be mimicking the great white bear. What does the great white bear do? The great white bear hibernates in the wintertime. But why? Why does the bear hibernate during the wintertime? He's not out there hustling and trying to get fish and trying to eat leaves and do all this other kind of stuff like us. What we need to do is be like the bear and be still during that clearing phase, during the winter phase. There's nothing to hunt. So that's why he hibernates, not just because he's tired and he wants to get sleep, because there's nothing to hunt. There's no leaves and fresh greens on the trees, and there's no fish jumping out of the water, swimming upstream. So he takes all his fat cells and he relaxes and rests and lives off of that, which in your case may be your savings account or a passive stream of income. The phase following the clearing phase is February the 5th until March 21st. On March the 12th, this phase is the gathering phase when things come to you. When these things start to come, all the raw materials come to you for the plan that you put down back in September. So in September, you had the plan, then you meditated on it, and you cleared the space for it. Because remember, when you plant something, things come. Like the birds want to come and pick your seeds out of the ground. But the clearing phase, you released everything that didn't serve you, whether it may be attitudes, peoples, habits, environments, whatever. It looks like a very depressing time, but it's only 45 days. In this gathering phase, all the raw materials that you need are going to come to you, and you're going to start practicing the yes ritual. Imagine that the UPS truck and the FedEx truck is just constantly backing up to you, your house. Beep, beep, beep. We have a package for you, Mr. Love. Coach K, sign here. What do I say? Yes. Now, this may seem like a very successful part of the year, but you are not finished yet. This is just the raw materials. It's like the pieces of the puzzle. The next phase, from March the 21st to May the 5th, is the seeing phase. This is when I see with new eyes. Just imagine a huge garden outside and it's got fresh cut grass or a fresh bed of soil, and you just see the little twigs coming up. Little twigs are just penetrating the ground and coming up, and you see that. Or imagine that you're driving home on the street, the same street every day, and then you get a fresh idea from a billboard that you've seen every day, and you say, wow, I didn't think of it like that. That's what the seeing phase is about. I call that the how phase. This is how I'm going to manifest what I planted in November, what I planned in September. So I had a plan, I planted, I cleared, I got the raw resources, and now here's the how shows itself. A lot of people are very impatient waiting on the how. They want the how to come in December, but it's not supposed to come. They want the how to come in January or February, but it's not supposed to come. You get all the raw materials and you just don't understand, that's normal. Just relax with the seasons. Next phase is the leading phase from May the 5th until June the 23rd is administration. This is when you send emails. This is when you make phone calls. This is when you go into some forms of negotiation and make sure that everyone is where they're supposed to be, and they're going to make sure they're here. Hello? Are you going to have that package here on the 15th? Good. Yes, when you come by, put that on the back door. Hello? I had that on the front porch. I need you to take care of that. Did you go pick up such and such for this? That's the time when you're really organized. This is 10% work, 90% administration. That is the leading phase or the Heru phase. It's the administrator, but it's not the actual hard work. That comes June 23rd to April the 8th. Yes, that's the doing phase. What happens during the doing phase? The sun is at its closest to the earth at this point. This is the summer solstice. You have the most energy to do everything. And the doing phase is just like Nike. Just do it. You have to get some blood on your sword. This is when I go out and I start harvesting and cutting in my farm. I come pulling the watermelons up. If it's an architectural structure, this is when I may even be moving the materials inside the house. The structure is already built, and now I'm putting in the windows and I'm putting in the cabinets, and the house is up for sale. And now actually I'm negotiating and showing people the property. But in the farm activity, this is when I have to do and make action of whatever it was I had to plan for in September. Because now this is the showtime right now. No hesitations whatsoever. There's a time to hesitate during the year, which is the clearing phase. But the doing phase, there's no hesitation. Now, from August the 8th until September the 21st is the using phase or the celebratory phase or the bragging phase. This is when I take my wares to market. I've already brought it out of the field, but now it's time for me to cash in. I love the using phase. I get to tell everybody about me, what I've been doing. I'm celebrating what everybody else is doing. I go to the store and I buy 5 lottery tickets and I don't win, and the person behind me buys the next lottery ticket and they win. And I celebrate for them. I'm like, yeah, you're the best. Because when I express this energy of celebrating towards others, I have more opportunities to celebrate in my business. When's the last time you just randomly celebrated somebody else's success? That is a big thing about attitude of gratitude. So you're noticing that every cycle in the 8 had a different energy. So this using phase is when I also reevaluate and look back at the entire year, which ran from September 22nd all the way to September the 21st. And now I say, wow, this is what I want. And then when September 22nd comes, I start over. And I look at the success that I had from the using phase, and I make my plan for the next year. This particular system, you don't want to try to do it by yourself and just watch this video and say, oh, I can do that. This is the system that I use for all of my clients who have big goals. And you can use this every year. So many people are frustrated because in the last 5 years, they don't have one big goal. Using this system, you can get 2 big goals every year. So let's say in 5 years, now you have 2 big goals. So if I'm in a relationship and I'm married and I have the 10 acres of land, I use the same system to produce whatever I want next. With this 10 acres, now I want a tractor to farm this 10 acres, or I want a big contract for farming. And now this next year, I want me and my new wife or me and my new partner to either start a business together or want us to have children. And I'm always adding on to the success of the last goal. So if you're interested in adding this type of champagne to your campaign, all you need to do is
be with me for the next couple of Saturdays. So before he gives out an old website, what y'all think about that? Before he gives out an old website, because I'm no longer Coach Khayr. I got Coach Khayr stuff, but I changed my name to OE Son. Y'all already know that. I wanted to talk about what and why I wanted to do this particular video first to explain why I'm teaching this class. So I'm teaching this class, and if you look at it, it's like 2 days and 9 hours and 17 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's counting down. And it's Unlock Your Blueprint, the masterclass series, Freedom, Money, and Purpose. Come get your cosmic clarity and bring your charts so you can live free. So week 1, September the 9th, we're going to be talking about love. The 16th, we're going to be talking about abundance. But I'm going to be doing my predictions and strategy on the 3rd week. And then the 4th week, I'm going to do the wisdom. Right? 88 just want to come to the class on love. There's in freedom. This is everything I'm going to be teaching around. Everything I'm going to be teaching around relationships. So bam, you come over here and you be like, yo, it's $88, but it's only for love and freedom. It's not for anything else. So if you're like, oh, I don't need that class, don't take it. Just sign up and take the 2nd class if you want to get money on. Come on now. Here we go. So if you just want to just do abundance and happiness, that's the second week. If you just want to get the cosmic clarity, where I do the strategy, because this is on the 23rd. Why is the website tripping like that? The 23rd is when I'm going to be talking about how do you lay out your 2 goals for next year. But you need not but however, it's really why I want you to come to every class. Because if you come to every class, you'll be able to say, all right, I can have a personal goal, then I can have a financial goal, and then this is how to put it all together. In this class, I'm going to be talking about everything I know around money, wealth, spiritual entrepreneurs, all of that. This class is everything I know about relationships. How do you get compatibility? How do you get out of a dysfunctional relationship? How do you teach your children about relationships? How do you look at an astrology chart and you've never looked at a chart before? How do you look at a human design chart and see, are we supposed to be together? Can we be together? Or if we're together, how do we make this thing work? Right? And then you get to ask me questions after I finish teaching. I'm going to teach for an hour, and then I'm taking Q&A for until everybody gets their questions answered. And then the last class is going to be around Qigongs, Tantra, rituals, setting up your altar, even though I'm going to be talking about altar work in all 3 of these. How do you set up your altar for the coming year that supports your 2 goals? How do you set up your altar if it's just got to be you need some money and your altar needs to be set up? What candles do you need to have? So on and so forth. How do you need to have your altar set up to support your relationships, right? And so you can get all 4 classes for $297. All right. So you can pay the $88, which is going to be like $360, something like that, or you can pay the $297 and get all 4 of them. What's not on the website is I will also be doing a free class, a free integration class on the first weekend in October, which is October the 7th. All right. This is what you're going to read on the website, but I just wanted to come on and explain it to you, tell you what you can expect. I'm absolutely going to pour into you like never before. Like, I'm tired of people just saying, hey, just let me get some money from you and not pour into you. Each one of these classes will be for sale later. So if you missed the class, you can come back and get it at a later date. Like, as a matter of fact, these are going to be prerequisites for people to watch before they work with me, because I'm making a big shift. Why am I making a big shift? Because I made this video too. I follow my own advice. So on September the 22nd, I'm going to be implementing a new plan for OE Sun, because 2024 is the year of the dragon and it is the come up year. All right. So any one of these classes, they're going to be for sale probably for the rest of my life, because people are saying, how do I work with you? How do I work with you? You need to be able to speak the same language I speak first, instead of saying, how do I work with you? Because I'm moving in a slightly different direction, but I want people to be able to access any one of these the way they need to access it. Okay. Smartest move is this one, is this pack right here. Just take all 4 of them. But if you can only say, all right, I'm just going to take the wisdom joint, and how do I get aligned with my purpose? So many people have come to me and say, how do I get in? I don't know what my purpose is. You need to be in class 4. How do I get more people in my business? You need to be in class 2. How do I attract the right relationship with somebody who has got good sex and is healthy for me and is not too toxic or not too deranged? You need to be in the love class. How do I plan out my next year for my business so I can grow my business, take it from $10,000 a month to $50,000 a month? You need to be in this clarity class. All right. That's the simplest way that I can break it down for you. LAWs does stand for law, love, abundance, wisdom, and the S is for strategy. If you have any questions, all you got to do is come over here and hit this button, drop your name, drop your phone number, put your email, send a message, and it's going to come directly to my telephone, and I'm going to hit you back. Bam, bam. How's that? How y'all doing? Oh, and if you look right here, Cosmic Closet, I am about to launch a print on demand t-shirts. So you see you see the Bufo 5 MEO, you see the ancestors' wildest dreams. I slide this way, bam. All of this is coming to t-shirts, the hoodies, because it's about to be cold in the States. So this is what's coming. I'm making this video so people will be like, yo, I don't really know what's going on with this class on Saturday. Now you see in the description below, you can sign up. I will be sending this out in a quick little text message. So if you get the text message, I want you to come back to the video and drop in and be like, yeah, I got the text message. Because I'm also showing you how I run my business. I'm gonna show you the back office of my business if you come to the abundance class, so you can see how you can take some things from my game plan, add it to your game plan, and start living a freer life, start living a more purpose-driven life, start being able to stop being stagnant, get the negative talk out of your head. You want to stop worrying about ending up like your mother, ending up like your father. You want to say, I'm in my purpose. I know what to do. I have clarity. I know what direction to go. That's what these classes are for, to give you direction. Then I'm going to be working with individuals moving forward in the coming year. But these are going to be mandatory in order for me to say, hey, I want you to, I want to work with you, because it's all about not just a cosmic closet, but cosmic Jedis. We got to awaken the Jedis, but Jedis need money. Jedis need to be in the proper relationships. Jedis need to always be able to pivot and have the right plan. So this class is for all you who are saying, I'm close to my purpose, but I really need a little more direction. I need real-time feedback. Well, guess what? OU Son is going to do it. Bring your chart too. I want you to bring, where's my phone? I want you to bring your chart to class. It's super important that you bring your chart to class. So I don't care if you got it on your telephone or you bringing it, whatever. If you bring the day, I guess it's not going to show. If you just bring your birthday, I will pull up your chart and we will get into it. I will answer all questions. I'll be giving you a personal design for your answers using your birth chart. So I'm teaching in the beginning, and then any question you ask me after that, I'm going to say, let me see your chart. And I'm going to answer it directly to your chart. Okay? You've been to other classes where they were talking to all Aquariuses. They were talking to all Scorpios. They were talking to all everybody that had Venus in Capricorn, everybody that had Mars in Scorpio. I'm going to be talking directly to you and your chart. Okay? This is why you need to be in class this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. This Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, next Saturday, 8 p.m., and the 2 Saturdays after that. I look forward to it, man. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel and leave your comments below. Also, I found you in peace, and I got to leave you in prayer. Take a nice big inhale. Oh, yeah, we're doing a Qigong for each class, too. So we're going to open up with a short meditation. Then we do a Qigong to get the energy flowing. Then we're going to jump right into class. All right? I'm tremendously excited. I can't wait till you get there. Bring your family too. You can bring your kids. You can bring your family. If you buy the course, it's for everybody in your house. I always have that policy, right? And you will have access to the recording for the rest of your life. All right. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Enabako Gijalakiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabir Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Na Gibor, the She Yikadeka, Kabavashama, Barkantara, Rakame, Tazika Taker, to meet Gamma, Kasim Kadosh, Tufka, Nahel Adateka, Keep Gehel, Chapanez, Okrea, Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Lushma, Tazaka Tanu, Yadea Talamo, Shim, Kavamakuto, Alam Vaed. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. Don't you ever forget that. You should be saying that 2, 3, 4, 20 times a day. Anytime something's on your mind, I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. And yeah, we'll be talking about some psychedelics. We will be talking about incorporating microdose or high dose into whatever your practice is around money, around relationships, or around your purpose. All right. I look forward to seeing you for the next 4 Saturdays. Peace.